Libra, welcome to 2016. Happy New Year to everyone. This is Gwendolyn of Readings by Gwendolyn. Welcome back to the channel, or if it's your first time here, welcome. This is the 2016 January Tarotscope for Libra, and I just want to wish everyone a Happy New Year. I hope it's a year full of promise and joy and wishes fulfilled. So I've already pre-shuffled the cards here. I'm just going to get straight into the reading for Libra. And we'll see what's coming up for January. Looks like the month opens for you, Libra, with Three of Wands, which is a card of dreaming and envisioning what you want. It is the visionary card. So it depicts a figure who is looking out on the landscape and surveying what it is that they want, surveying what it is that they're hoping and dreaming to create. So it's a card of really using your imagination. Threes are inherently creative numbers. And it's a card of just thinking about what you want to create, what you want to build for yourself, what sort of empire you'd like to create. So the beginning of the year is actually a great time for thinking about what you'd like to make happen for you in the new year. So I'm going to encourage all you Libras to spend time dreaming and thinking about what it is you'd like to bring to yourself in 2016, what it is you'd like to build or create. This is the visionary card. Might actually be a good exercise to actually write it down too, because that has a lot of strength to it. I do see also at the beginning of the month that if you have any sort of concerns about finances or money, Five of Coins talks about the physical world, and it depicts someone here who's kind of like a beggar or someone who is left out in the cold. So if you're feeling that way, or if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like you're cut off from other people or that you've survived some sort of loss, know that there's always comfort available to you. It's via the spiritual world. You can see in this card that there's this glowing light. It's like a building that's lit from within. And that's a phrase that I like to use with this card, because even though if your material world is destitute and cut off and you've survived some sort of loss, know that you can always be lit from within by tapping into the spiritual world. So that's always available to you, and the riches that are available there. That's what's going on there. And then Six of Cups, excuse me, Six of Cups is a card about tenderness. It's a card about childhood. Sometimes it depicts reunions between people. In the card, it's very sweet and innocent feeling. There's a young boy giving a cup full of flowers to the young girl, and cups represent heart energy. So there's a lot of sweetness and tenderness, in fact, in both of these cards. The beginning of an opening of January may be a very sort of sweet, tender time for you, Libra. If you are renewing your time with someone, or you may be, meeting up with someone from the past, there's a lot of sweetness and tenderness and innocence available to you. You may be with someone who makes you feel childlike again, or you may meet someone who makes you feel like a kid, where you can just sort of play and laugh together. Or if you're in a relationship, there may be a renewal of time, like return to innocence and feeling like kids again. I also see Knight of Rods here for you, Knight of Wands, which is the Knight of Fire. And he is generally a card that is about confidence, being daring, going for it, being bold. On the low side, because he's in the reverse position, on the low side it can sometimes mean either being too bold, cocky, and being a little arrogant, or it can mean having your confidence shaken or not having confidence in yourself. So when this card appears in the reverse position as it is, to me it's saying one of two things. It's basically, don't be excessive in terms of your confidence or your fire. So excessive meaning don't be overly confident and cocky and bold and arrogant, or, leaping before you look. Or also don't doubt your own confidence. Don't feel like in the reverse position, it's sort of like Knight of Fire watered down. Don't feel like you don't have any confidence or doubt yourself, especially in relation to whatever, if there's a relationship going on that feels sweet and tender. Don't doubt your confidence in that one, and don't question yourself in terms of this relationship. So Libra, it's a wonderful time at the opening of the month for both dreaming and envisioning what you want for this year, as well as some tenderness to the beginning of the month, and just have your confidence, not too much or too little. Don't doubt yourself, but don't be overly daring. Magician, this middle part of the month, these are all really powerful cards, Libra. This card, Magician, is about enacting and bringing into action the dreams that you have thought about here. Magician is able to take what's not yet in form and bring it into form. It's all about personal power. It's about focus, envisioning things and being able to bring them into form. He has at his disposal all of the elements. He's got the cup, which represents heart energy, the coin, which represents the physical world, and assets. He's got the sword, which represents the mental world, and then the staff, which represents vitality or fire or life and power. And so he merges all of those and creates what it is that he wants. He pulls things down from the etheric realm, which is infinite, and brings them down to the physical world that we live in. So that's a great card of creation. It's one of the most powerful cards. It's one of it's the first card in the major arcana, except for the Fool, which is 0. So this is card number 1, and it's all about the I am, I create, I bring things into form. That's Magician. He's also paired right next to Empress, which is a card of bountifulness, also of things growing, of things coming into being. She's often depicted as being pregnant. She is the queen of spring and summer, when all things grow and all things burst forth. So if you're trying to create something that you want to bring into this world, having Magician and Empress right next to one another is a really great, strong, powerful sign. And they both are very supportive cards. They're both major arcana cards, number 1 and number 3. So powerful focus and creation, manifestation. And Empress is creativity, abundance, prosperity, fertility. Really fertile time for you, Libra, if you want to manifest something or bring it into being. I also see there's something interesting going on here between Empress and Emperor. Are usually, they're a natural couple, Empress and Emperor, but there's a King of Coins that is in between them somehow. And Emperor is looking off away in the distance, away from this. Central to this, the union or the collaboration of Empress with King of Coins is very, very strong in terms of finances, in terms of bringing things into fruition for physical objects. King of Coins is the head of money. He's in charge of money. He's a master of money. And he is usually a businessman or someone who owns a business, is an entrepreneur, and he brings a lot of abundance to himself. You can see in both these cards, there's a lot of symbols of things coming to the harvest. These grapes that are ready to be picked, these shafts of wheat that can be harvested. So if there's something that you want to cultivate, that you want to bring to yourself in terms of money or physical assets, these two cards are a powerful combination for that, especially in the middle of the month. There may be some way in which there is friction with either a partner, because Empress and Emperor are partners, or a person in authority figure. So this could be a patriarch, a father, a boss, someone having to do with government, someone who enforces rules, or the established regime. But he is not part of this new thing. This is like new innovation. This is a new money plan that is breaking away. Emperor is not involved in this. So Empress and King of Coins. King of Coins can also be a financial advisor because he does so well with money. And he's helping Empress to make things grow and plant the garden that's around her. So, powerful time for you in the middle of the month, Libra. If you want to create something or make something manifest, these are all very strong cards for that. And you may just want to be thinking about that, or even like planting seeds for what you want to grow during that time. Towards the end of the month, there's some way in which you are having difficulty accepting or confronting the truth about something. I see, first of all, these swords energy, that's all mental air energy, and that can represent Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And I see that you are reflected here, Libra, either in the Queen of Swords or in the Page of Swords, whether you're male or female. It's both showing up here, and I'm really reading that as you, Libra. And it could be that you're involved with someone who is another air sign, or they play a role in the picture. So another Aquarius or a Gemini or another Libra. But all of these are in reverse. This is Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords is usually someone who's an idealistic youth, someone who devotes themselves to a cause and stands up and defends it and says, this is what I believe, this is what I know to be true, I'm willing to defend that. But he's in the reverse position, so he's not really seeing things clearly or seeing straight. Same thing with the Queen of Swords here. This could also be you, Libra. She normally defends the truth and stands up for it, and she's savvy, and she's hard to fool, and she, speaks very directly and clearly. But she is not in line with the truth either right now because she's in the reverse position. There's something that is holding her in shadow. And this card, Ace of Swords, represents the truth itself. So the fact, this normally represents victory and clarity and just seeing things exactly as they are. I call this card sometimes the truth with a capital T, like the what is and what's real. And, also that the truth will set you free. But because it's in the reverse position, and it's next to these two cards, I'm really seeing for you, Libra, that at the end of the month, there's some way that the truth that wants to come out, this is truth in the open light of day, the truth that wants to come out, you're having a hard time seeing it or accepting it. So be careful towards the end of the month that you're really clear on being honest with yourself and others and about what's going on and what's happening around you. Because there's some sort of blockage for you. It's somehow being held in suppression, in shadow, to do with fear or doubt, or in some ways just not wanting to look at it. However, at the end of the month, you do have an opportunity, things open up, and the sun shines on the matter. So the sun is when everything is vibrant, everything is clear. It's a card of vitality, of self-acceptance, of when everything is sunny and great, and when life is just radiant. So this could be a maturing of the relationship that's depicted here. We see the couple in the card with the sun here, and also the couple where it was sweetness and innocence. This could be that those two people maturing, from children to teens, or it's just a deepening of the relationship, which is a nice way to end the month. Or this could just be related to you, Libra. The sun is exalted in Libra. And whenever I see the sun show up, it's one of the most positive cards in the deck. So whatever is happening here in terms of not recognizing the truth at the end of the month, it looks like things will turn around and you'll actually come to a clear day and seeing things in the light of day and have this radiance. It might just be like you have a breakthrough moment and sort of an aha moment, and then at the end of the month, you're able to see things clearly. So that's my reading for you, Libra. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. And I just want to thank everyone for watching, and I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful new year. Yours in the stars. If you enjoyed the reading, feel free to check out my readings for the other signs, and also feel free to share
on any platform, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Yours in the Stars.